All right, hey guys, we're back with another video here for you today. We're going to be talking about the Tundra, and should you buy one now, a 2024? Should you wait till 2025? What are the deals like if you buy one now? Will the fix have been done already? Do you think feel safe at it? There's a lot to discuss here, especially start talking about discounts. So we're going to dive into all of this together and see if buying one right now is actually a smart deal to buy a 2024. Have they been fixed enough that we're not worried about them and not told about it? Where do we stand? Let's take a look at it. So we have the Tundra right here. This is the 2024 Tundra. You can see this is a great truck. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that love this truck. Yeah, it's priced kind of high, but it is an amazing truck with some awesome options. And like I said, a lot of people are absolutely loving this truck. Tons are buying them. Sales numbers are high. They're going up tremendously still, even with the recall. So, but there's some deals that are happening with them. We'll dive into that, but we know about the recall. Just quick refresher. Now, if we look at the 2022 for quality and stuff to see how far this vehicle's come, in 2022, it had 10 recalls, 155 complaints, and 134 manufacturer communications, which are TSB, technical service bulletins for the most part between dealers and manufacturers on how to fix things. I'm not going through all this to figure it out for you and explain it all. You're welcome to. It's right on the NHTSA website. You can go there, type in 2022 Tundra, like you see right here. It will pull it up. You can go through every single one of these things, see what every complaint is. It's going to pull it up. You can go through and read each one of them. It's powertrain, vehicle, speed controller, engine. You can see exactly what it is. So all these are here for you to look at. But knowing that, we saw that we have basically, that many on there. And then now if we go to 2024, for the 2024 Tundra, we are down to just 2 recalls, only 23 complaints, only 52 back and forth TSBs from manufacturers. So this is very good numbers. We like this. The 2024 is getting a lot of the bugs worked out. It's doing really well. It's the best year of the Tundra since 2022. So we know that. However, they do have that recall. That recall that is there, that big one that is lingering on there. But with that, and we've beat that to death. Everybody knows about it. And as of yesterday on 7/19, they came out with an update that they are not going to have an idea of a fix until the last quarter of the year. So we won't know what's going to happen, but if you follow along and you do your research on this, but if you follow Car Care Nut, who's one of the ultimate Toyota people there is as far as all this stuff, in his video here, today's new V6 has major problems. He talks there about part numbers being succeeded. He talks about the new short blocks ending a certain date and being a new part number for another one. He also talks about, I'm not going to play his video, it's his video. You should go look at his video. I'm not going to play it for you. It's worth going there. It's right here for you, the Car Care Nut, but go over there and check out his channel. His video is very, very worth watching. And he explains in there how even the number 1 and number 4 bearings they've expired now. They have new ones out for them. So we know Toyota is working on a fix, and all of that stuff, those changes for the short block assembly, the changes for the bearings and stuff all ended in April of 2024. So if you're buying one, it was made in May or June or July of 2024, that type of a vehicle, if you find one of those, it most likely has whatever this fix is going to need done is probably already been done to it and probably already fixed. Like a good portion of it would have been solved. So if I were looking to buy one now, I would be looking at one that's got a build date, okay, which you can find by the VIN and stuff, but I'd be looking for a build date of May or later. That would be my assumption. May, probably June would make me feel even better, which is not very long ago. But if I could find one of those, it would interest me a lot more. How are they looking sales-wise? What are we coming up with this thing on here? So if you were to buy one, because remember, Toyota Tundras are a very expensive vehicle, and their values hold very strong. But right now, if we look at this, okay, I went through a lot of the different trim levels, but if we look at a 2024 Tundra SR5 4-wheel drive crew cab, okay, that's what I went with, okay. We got Tundra SR5 new all-wheel drive crew cab. So that's what we're looking at here, and when we look at it, we see we got 7,200 of these things in a SR5 available. That's a lot. There's a lot of them out there, okay? Now, again, me personally, if it was me, and I have to give you my advice would be I would want one that has a built date after May. Okay, you may be okay with not doing that, and the deals might be there, and you can figure that out on yourself. But again, I'm a stickler, and if it was me, I want one with a build date after May. Whether you're going to get that or if these have it, I don't know. That's just my assumption. Like I said, the part numbers, if you watch this video, he talks in here about how those part numbers right here were superseded and gone as of April 2024. Go watch his video. It's amazing. So knowing that, something to consider in there. But price-wise, the deals, let's see what we got here. Well, we're looking at basically here we got $9,000 off. Here we got $9,000 off on these SRs, okay, or on SR5. We're seeing some pretty good numbers on here, okay, $9,000. You're looking about $9,000 off on a lot of them. Some of them are going to, you know, here's one that's only 4 or 4.5, you know, 4,500. Here's one here that's pushing, you know, $8,000, $7,000. You know, you're seeing some pretty good numbers off on these. Okay, not bad at all. So, especially for a Toyota. You know, when's the last time you ever saw a new Toyota truck with $8,000 off? Okay, just unheard of. And I've heard rumors of people or dealers even doing better than this. They want to move these. Okay, again, there's 7,200 of these. That is just the SR5. Let's move over here and take a look at the TRD Pro model. Okay, this is a TRD Pro nationwide 2024 new. We don't have to pick drive type or anything. It only comes one way. But with the TRD Pro, we're seeing in here when we set this to lowest, we're seeing there's only 375 of them on this site that are basically shown as advertised around the country, and they are looking like they're only getting $3,000 to $4,000 off. Okay, here's one for $6,000 off. Here's one for $4,000 off. $4,000 seems to be kind of more of the norm. 4 to 5 in here. That seems where we're to be. But when's the last time you heard of $4,000 to $5,000 off of a TRD Pro version of a brand new this model year truck? Pretty unheard of. So these deals are here. And if this recall sorts this thing out pretty quick, if you buy any of these at SR5 or this, you're getting a smoking deal on an excellent truck that very well may hold resale value much longer than you think. And I mean, with a deal like that, it's kind of hard to pass up. What about if we go into the, we look at the Tundra Platinum? Okay, let's look at a Platinum on here. Same thing, nationwide, 2024 Platinum. We'll leave the trims alone, new all-wheel drive. That's all we're selecting on here. And when we hit that to lowest, again, we look at this. $7,000 off, basically. Here we're getting $5,000 off. We're getting $7,000 off, $8,000 almost there. So you're seeing some deals on here. Okay, $6,000 here. You're getting $7,000 here. So you can see there's some pretty good deals. Same thing here, $7,000. So good discounts are available. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We're seeing it here. The options are there, and you have to weigh this decision, good or bad. How does it do on everything else? Let's see here. Well, we'll dive into that. One more. Let's look at this 1974, the coveted 1974 edition. Oh, actually, when we look at that too, how many of these, I did think I told you, for the Platinum, there's 2,000 Platinums available. Okay, we had 375 of the TRD Pros, and then 7,200 of the SR5s. Now, if we look at the 1974 edition, we got 1,700. So, I mean, we got thousands and thousands and thousands of Tundras out there. 1974 edition. Okay, we're looking at this one here. We are seeing basically, again, $7,000, $5,000, $8,000, $7,000, that kind of thing, $5,000, $5,000. $5,000, $5,000. So the deals are there as some pretty decent discounts. How does it compare to everything else, though? Is it good enough to sway you into that deal for a Toyota? Remember, Toyota doesn't do discounts very often. Those are good numbers. However, you come over here to my channel, and if you follow some of my videos here, just published today, okay, $18,000 off MSRP on the F-150, and it's a very easy to get $18,000 off. These deals are not that complicated to do because of the sheer volume of 2024 F-150s on a lot, but up to 18 grand, even if you call it 15 grand, 15 grand is very easy to do on these. That is a tremendous difference in price for a vehicle that doesn't have any of these issues right now. Okay, you roll down here even further. What do we got? It's Jeep for 15 grand off. I do these pretty regularly. Where is the Chevy one? Right here, $16,000 off for the Chevy version of this. Okay, for the Silverado. Okay, so these deals are here. There's really good deals. I did one where I did on the trifecta. I can't remember what it was, but it's like $9,000 or $15,000 off the Tundras. Here's the Armada for $23,000 off. Okay, we've done a lot of these. The mid-sized trucks are rolling in pretty good too. $4,600 off MSRP on a Ranger, but we got bigger on the Colorados and stuff, $7,300 off on the Colorado Trail Bosses, $6,000 off on the Tacoma even. So these are some great deals out there on trucks. So the Toyota, being a fantastic truck, may not necessarily be the smartest buy, but if you're looking for a Tundra, if you buy one in 2024, you could be saving $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and the fix and stuff may have already been done and taken care of. Or you can wait till 2025, where you're probably not going to get any discounts again ever. You know, they're going to be back to MSRP, or maybe even close to markups that some dealerships are going to do. It's a decision you have to weigh for yourself. And come up with what's there for you. Me personally, I don't put emotions into any vehicle purchase, so the Tundra's out for me. It's not worth a buy. Now, with that said, that Tundra starts to get to be $10,000 or $12,000 off. I'll buy one. I might even buy two, because then I can turn around and sell them in 2025 when all this is sorted and the value's back up. Then I can turn around and sell them, and I can make some money on them. I could go buy two Tundras for $12,000 off each one of them, let them sit in my yard and not move, and then wait until next year, and next year sell them, and I can make $8,000 off of each one of them probably without a problem. Make $16,000 in my pocket. So again, you have to weigh these concerns, these things that are there. All of it, it's your thoughts. What do you think? Would you buy one right now? Would you wait? Do you want one? Would you wait till 2025 to see if everything's solved? Or would you think it might be worth buying right now? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.